Today, I'm going to go through some of my Instagram threads and basically read each one and explain my thought process on why I tweeted what I did, and then also going into more depth on my thoughts on said thread. So let's get into it. One of the ones I have here is dwell in the end. What would it be like if it were true? And I think this goes back to a very popular topic that a lot of people have been trending on is the law of attraction. And before I found personal development, it was probably like 3 years ago, I very much was looking at my reality, and that was a reflection of me. And so, therefore, a very tactical individual. So I understood that as long as I put in work, I would get paid, exchanging time for money. And so I never really aligned or thought that the spiritual side of success was like a real thing. And I really thought it was just BS, truly, if I'm being honest. And so, being a tactical person and the type of individual that I used to be, it was very hard for me to even accept that reality and accept that possibility that this world is spiritual and you have to work on your mindset. And so, when I went into, in particular, Dr. Joe Dispenza and really studying his books, listening to his audios, his podcasts. He is an amazing individual when it comes to this stuff. He mentioned this concept, and so he explained it, though, in a very scientific way, which is a whole other thing that I can get into in a different video. But he was the first one that I really understood his science, and it made sense, and he incorporated the spiritual side and then also the tactical side and the science behind it to back it up. Another individual that I listen to, his name is Neville Goddard, and so he has a lot of fantastic books, fantastic audios that I listen to almost every single day before trading, and he talks about this, and he actually said this: dwell in the end, what would it be like if it were true? Meaning, you have to picture the future version of you that has said goal, and whatever success looks like for you. So if that's making 20K a month, if that's a new car, a new house, etc., whatever it may be, it's different for everybody. Picture that individual who you are that has said thing and bring that person to the present. Okay? Be crystal clear in that individual. What qualities does that person have? Okay, whether it be, discipline, obviously that's a pretty obvious one. Consistent, what does that woman look like? What does she dress like? How does she speak? That has said results. You have to bring that person here. And now you need to dwell in the end, meaning dwell in it's already done, because it is. Whatever you want, it already exists. It's already created. And so now it's just a matter of time aligning. Dwell in the end. Picture as if it's already done and bring that future version that has it to the present moment. Another one, your business is a mirror of you. I think all my entrepreneurs on here will truly understand what I mean by this. Your business reflects your personal development, whether it be if you have any or you got a lot. Your mindset is crucial in entrepreneurship. I truly think that entrepreneurship is a game of personal development. You're constantly solving problems every single day, and I actually did put that in another thread too. You get paid on your ability to solve problems. Every day, most likely, is going to be a fire, whether it be one that you know about or one that you don't know about. If you have a team or if you don't have a team, or if you're just on your own just trying to figure it out, every day you're coming across things that you don't know how to do. And it's just a matter of learning it, figuring it out, moving on to the next problem. But at the same time, still staying quote-unquote positive and still being able to continue to go and move forward regardless of your reality and your results not reflecting internally in what you feel. And it's a game of relentlessness is business. Oh, this one's pretty random. Nothing to do with business, but I'll read it. When someone asks me which person impresses me the most, I want my answer to be my husband. I am not a relationship advice guru in that area. I definitely fall into the category more on the business side. However, what I meant by this thread in particular is I do feel as though when you're a woman in business, which is all I can really speak upon because that's been my experience, attracting another partner and attracting a future husband, at least in my situation, in my case, you have to be up to par. And what do I mean by that? whoever it is that you want to attract in that man has to understand as well the business world if he's already not in a business himself. It's just easier if that man is already in a business and already an entrepreneur because he knows the game. He knows the sacrifice of time, the staying in, working on, putting out fires, etc. It just makes your life easier. And so if you attract a man that maybe doesn't understand that, it's just going to be difficult for you. So just keep that in mind. And so for me, my perspective was I wanted to attract a man who was better than me in business and better than me in everything, because I just wanted to attract a man that I could look up to, that was inspiring to me, that could, help me out and call out my BS as well, see my blind spots, see where I'm weak in, and literally call me out so that way I can now see it and I can improve. And now it's a partnership, a business partnership, relationship partnership. Like, it kind of goes under the same, expectations. And so that's exactly what I meant by this, is I want to be inspired by my future husband. I want him to be better than me. What a beautiful thing to have someone there as a partner who is, maybe more experienced in business than you and can teach you and can help you and can elevate you and cut down the time and almost be like a mentor in a sense that, you look up to him and you respect him a lot. So that's what I meant by that. And again, I'm not no relationship advice, but this is just my experience personally and what I personally am striving for in a relationship.